Hey everybody, it's Millie with Crafting in My PJs. Welcome to my channel. I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy you found me. This channel is dedicated to quick, easy crafts that anybody can do without any artistic talent. So, this video now is part 2 of our show and tell for the swaps and the make and takes and the layouts and things that I made at a scrapbooking crop that I attended over the weekend, the past weekend. So it was called the Audubon Croppers, and or TAC for short. It is run by Lori Ruello, who is a wonderful Stampin' Up! Rep, and she had some amazing events planned for us this weekend, and we had a wonderful time. So on Monday's video, I showed you what was in my whimsy jar, which is this. All the contents. I kind of gave you a few pictures of some of the other whimsy jars and some of the contents of my friend Suzanne's whimsy jar. And so that was fun. We had a good time. This video, I'm going to show you the swaps that I did. So I'm going to show you all the different cards that other people made that we exchanged in the swaps. And I'm going to show you the page layouts that I made. Some were part of a swap and some were part of your welcome package at the crop. I can't talk today. Oh my gosh. So why would you want to watch this video if you didn't go to TAC? Well, there are some great ideas. There are some wonderful card ideas for you to see. There are some wonderful page ideas for you to see. And more importantly, there are some ideas for you to do in your own craft room. So what if you don't have a crop to go to, or, you know, a scrapbooking event somewhere in your area, or a card making event somewhere in your area, or a crafting event somewhere in your area? That's okay. Get together a few friends. Find 4 friends. So that makes 5 of you. Get together once a month at somebody's house, and each of you make 5 cards. And then when you get together, you have a little lunch, you have, you know, a little refreshment, you chit chat, and you exchange those cards. And then you come back from that, having fun with your friends, getting out of the house, and 5 handmade cards that you can put in your box or your binder of cards to give away. Isn't that great? And you do that every month. That's 60 cards a year. I mean, that's pretty phenomenal. And fun at the same time. If you have more friends, then you make more cards. So that's a great idea. So this video, even if you didn't go to TAC, even if you don't have a crop to go to, it still gives you great ideas for things you can do in your craft room. All right. If you're new to my channel, thank you. Thank you for coming and finding me and, you know, watching this video. And if you are a new subscriber, thank you. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you are already a subscriber, thank you for your support. I so appreciate it. I really do. And I would hope that everybody would enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, a like at the end, comment down below. Let me know what you think. What was your favorite card? What was your favorite layout? Did you like the layouts? Did you say, I could have done better? Just let me know. I don't care. All right, that's it. So we're going to get down to the table and we're going to look at the items that I made at TAC last weekend. All right, guys, down to the table. Okay, I came in from the car. I'm now sweating to death to bring in all of the things that I worked on this weekend. Not that I worked on, that I made with, that were part of the event. Well, first off, when you get to your table, I don't have those things with me, but in my previous video, I showed you a treat bag that I made. Well, other table mates made cutesy things, little charms. Some more little charms on a duck. And, oh, and here, more charms. Oops, let's turn it over. What are they? Bumblebees. Bumblebees. Okay, so those were just little goodies, and then there was the sharing of candies and popcorns and goodie bags with all of that stuff. So, yum. All right, so one of the swaps that I did, one of the classes I did, was a foil class. A foil class. Let's see, is this close? Okay, there we go. A foil class. So we took paper, and it was this constellation looking paper, and chopped it up and made these cards. And so now, and here's like the leftovers of what we cut out. So these could be used on something else, like they could be used on other cards. So I kept everything, but I'll just, no sentiments attached or anything stamped on the inside, so that it was very much up to you what you wanted to do with this card. But that's the gold leafing. I never worked with gold leaf before. I bought a jar of it at the Dollar Tree to use in some resin, but I hadn't fooled with it yet. And so there you go. All right. So that was not a quick class, but a quick class. It was quicker than some of the others. I didn't do the more involved classes because it takes up time, and then you don't have time to work on what you want to work on. And so I did play a bingo game, and as part of the bingo, we did a make and take, and it was this card. I did not win bingo. Insert sad face right here. But the bingo was fun. We did have a really good time. So, and I love this embossing folder. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be one of my next purchases. All right, so let's put that over there. That will go in our card box. And so on the theme of cards there, I did participate in 2 card swaps. What is this? What is this? Just paper? I guess it's, oh, that's that sticky paper that we use, double-sided sticky paper that we use for the gold foil. All right, so these were the cards. This was the shaker card swap. So technically 10 people sign up for a swap, and you exchange your cards. You make 10 cards, and you exchange them with the 10 people, and you get 10 different cards. Unfortunately, in this one, we only had 5. So almost everybody agreed to just swap twice, and so you have 2 of everything. This was the shaker card that I made, the happy birthday card. That was the other thing. It was themed happy birthday. So, so there's my second one. And then this one, they decorate. You had to decorate the envelope too. And so I don't know if you remember from my other video, but this was my or maybe did I show you? Oh, the heat in my car. There we go. That was how I decorated mine. All right, so let's get over to Gwen's. Let's see. Gwen's is very thick. She had this like bubble. You can buy these on Amazon for sure, probably through other places, and make shaker cards with that. Okay, and I think she had her granddaughter helped her with that. So there's 2 of those. And then this one has the tag here, or the decoration on the envelope there. And let's see. Oh, this one was major. I forgot what brand they said this is. Anna Griffin, close to my heart. No, it doesn't say. But it was a specific brand that Denise used to make that. If somebody knows the answer, please put in the comments. Okay, and there's the second one. So I did get 2 different ones like that. All right, and then Karen. Now, I know there's 2 of these because I remember picking two different lollipops. Oh, one's a bubblegum machine and one's a lollipop. Look how cute that is. And they make a little noise. I like that. And then, uh-oh. I heard something fall in the other room. Happy birthday, and it shakes. I forgot what that was. It was supposed to be water, I think. She said, like a pool, like a swimming pool. A swimming pool. Cute, 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 cute. All right, so those were the shaker cards. Then the second card swap that I participated in was called the Slimline card. And I did do a video where I showed you how I made my Slimline. There were 10 people in this class, or this swap. So we did get 10 different cards. All right, so here's one. Isn't that pretty? That's cut out and layered. I was looking to see if it was embossed or cut out. It's cut out and layered. That's like multi-layers. Happy birthday. And then she stamped on the envelope. All right, now, I don't remember, but this one is mine. And it goes like this. Let me roll you back. It goes like this, and I decorated the envelope, and I also decorated like the lower left-hand corner of the envelope using these flowers that I had in a book that I was trying to use things I already had. And so it seems a few of us saw this on Pinterest, maybe. At least, yeah, 3 of us. And have similar designs, but here's all of our take on the design with the supplies that we may have at our house. So that makes it different. Oh, this one's upside down. There we go. Just like that. So embossed at the top, paper at the bottom, decoration in the middle. There you go. So very nice, very different. I'll bring you a little closer so you can see. I know a friend of mine is going to be looking at this video because she's going to want to see these cards. And then there's mine. And then here's the other one. All right, so that's those Slimline cards. Then here we go with the rest of them. This one says, this is another layered cutout. Happy birthday. Yeah. Oh, the beak. Oh, that's because your sentiment, this goes in the middle. This goes here. That's why. So that you can stamp what you want on it. Okay. And this one is just a happy birthday. Today we celebrate you. If I see too much glare, I try to take them out of the bag, but I really don't want to. I want to know who made them at this point, and I want their information, so I don't want to separate. Oh, this is an iridescent bag, so let's take it out so we can get a full effect of the colors, right? All right, there we go. Very pretty. All right, gonna keep them in order. Here's another. This is very popular. This cutout. I wonder if that's a Stampin' Up die cut, like for the Big Shot. I'll have to look. I'll have to look in the catalog. I did get a catalog. Now, just because Lori is a Stampin' Up rep, that does not mean the crop is based on Stampin' Up supplies or techniques or whatever. Absolutely does not. And this lady does beautiful layering as well. And isn't that case cut out? So now you can put your, oh, she did put a sentiment in it. All right. That's Miss Amy. Miss Amy. Okay, and then this one, very classic gold. Oh, this one is gilded. This card maker gilded her embossing. So the back is embossed. I'll bring you closer in a minute. I'm looking for her name, but she doesn't have her name in here. Darn it. You're supposed to put your name in there. All right. Anyway, she embossed with gold embossing paste the roses back there. Isn't that pretty? Beautiful. All right. So those were the slimline cards. Slimline cards. Bring you back. So the other thing I participated in was called an ephemera swap. And you had to pick, it said 5 to 10 pieces of ephemera. It did not have to be vintage. And then you were supposed to bring a book, and we were supposed to make a book to put the ephemera in, or they at least gave us the directions for making the book. I brought a book, but I was not looking to make a book. I knew what book they were looking at, and I had already seen that. It wasn't something I was so totally interested in at the moment. Not that I won't make it later. But the girl who was doing the instructions on the ephemera book, where you fold the pages in half and it kind of makes this accordion look. She also had another handmade book where she used vellum and made pouches inside of the book, and her ephemera went in there. I was actually more interested in that, and maybe might try and make that as part of a video. So somebody came across a ton of vintage patterns. Patterns are wonderful for vintage ephemera. You can use the brown tissue paper on the inside for tags and books. And then, you know, the pictures from the... So she actually gave me these. These were just extra. I said I'd been looking for vintage class of 2020. I've been looking for vintage patterns, but they were so expensive. So this is Calypso. Oh, this is Lori Ruello. This is Lori's bag. So she has some charms, 2020 charms in there, the patterns, and then some different papers with it. So the rules were 5 to 10 pieces, but then you had to make it for 10 people. All right, this one was from Monica, and it was just various pieces of ephemera and paper. And you were not allowed to use digitals, so you could not print things. But I see a lot of people in these have like they're not vintage, but they're vintage looking. So they're replicas, like Temu type things. And I did stuff things in, so it might not be all the same. I don't know. This one doesn't have a name. This one, you have book pages, some doilies, and then some other ephemera pieces. I am now chock full of ephemera. I am a happy camper. I will definitely be trying to make some junk journals. Now, this is actually they did ask for maybe you could put a butterfly in there because that is the theme of the crop. But look at this, a receipt, Hunger Games, Catching Fire. That's so cute. Cross Mills Mall in Alabama. And look at this, a voided stock certificate. Some different, I've got a roll of this. Some different things, postage stamps. So there's some real vintage ephemera. There's some, this is 1909. And it's embossed, so I think it's real. Plus it's written on the back. I don't know. All right, so very nice. So this is very nice. All right, I'm gonna put this on top of this. Let's stick this in here. Oh, that's from Ronnie. Nancy had, she said this was lace that she bought to make her original wedding dress. And then she was able to get different lace and didn't use it. And so this was left over. Some true vintage postcards. Mine has some replicas. That's a true vintage. This is some airmail kind of thing. All right. So Nancy. Oh, nice, Nancy. This is Gwen. Some more stickers, postage stamps, and paper. And this one was, I forgot, she had our names on them and everything. And lots, oh, there's lots of vintage as well as real. I've got ink all over me still. All right, so some blue chip stamps. I've never heard of that. Old playing cards, some die cuts. So lots of beautiful things in there. So I am going to have to do something to be able to store all of this. And I never found mine. Oh, this one's mine. This one was mine. I did a handmade. This is a vintage photo. And then the rest of it is just different pieces and things. Playing cards. Here's some more of those patterns. And then paper, of music paper. I love music paper. And then different pieces in the back. And again, the same thing here. Pattern, and then what looks like some true vintage and some other. So these were wonderful. This was like my favorite swap, but I have so much ephemera now. It will last me forever. All right, so the final thing I participated in was page layouts. And I usually I like to do the page layout that is the theme of the crop. And then I put the few pictures that friends and I take. And then I have a yearly memento from the crop. Well, the group filled up fast and I didn't get into the first one. So I then picked a birthday one. And so this is the birthday. And these I try to do while I'm there. So I did do the birthday one, and look how beautiful this is. So every person chooses something to bring, and then you have 10 of them, and you split them up. So like I had the pattern paper, so I had to bring 2 sheets of pattern paper. Somebody had to make the border. Somebody had to make the title. Somebody had to make a piece of ephemera. Somebody had to make die cuts. Somebody had something else. Somebody had, 2 people had solid colors. And you bring 2 sheets of solid colors. See my lamp. Everything is still in the car. And, you know, I'm so lighting impaired to begin with. So I try to put them together. And so this was called Birthday Babe. And it's just a feminine birthday theme. And it's beautiful. The people did a wonderful job. And it's just amazing how all the pieces somehow come together. So then they opened up a second layout, and that was themed to the crop. And so it was TAC takes flight. Oh, these are leftover papers. So that's the other thing. You get a lot of leftovers with this. All right, so this is my butterflies, social butterflies is the title she used, but it's TAC take flight. And this one I made, it was supposed to be the 3x3 ephemera. And so I ended up doing 3 pieces. This has little wire. Let's see if I can get you a little closer. Little wire antennas. I did not film myself doing this, It's very tedious and it takes forever. Somebody had a journal. I couldn't fit the journal one on that one. My friend had the border. Of course, the title, and then the different color pages. And there are things I left out because I left out the ribbon. Here was the ribbon for this one. Here was the ribbon for the birthday one. Doesn't mean I won't put it in. I just didn't have time to get it. So this is the ribbon for this one. And then there was also some more butterfly die cuts. And this is white, so you could ink it however you wanted. And then some glitter ones. Isn't it gorgeous? All right, so I'm in love with that. So the other thing is, as part of our welcome package, Lori gives us page layouts. And this is my first time doing a crop with Lori, or TAC with Lori. So I really had no idea this was happening. But there are 4 page layouts. So, oh, and they're upside down. All right, let's turn the whole thing around. So this was page 1, or this was one of them. So that's one layout, and there my light's gonna do all kind of reflection because this is all glossy foil paper. So that was one. And no, they were not flamingos or butterflies. They were completely different. So that was kind of refreshing, to tell you the truth. Okay, let's see. This one goes here, and this goes here. And then that's page layout 2. Aren't those flowers beautiful? And so they give you all the pieces and then some instructions, and then you have to cut things out and put them together. They give you the adhesive, the pop dots, all of that, and then you put it together. So there you go. That one's beautiful too. All of this came in the kit, as well as the gems. I had to supply the ribbon, and I had to supply the adhesive to adhere it to the pages. So, and then there's that one. This one's pretty too. Is it upside down? I think it's upside down. How about we do like that? Yeah. Oh, no. I'm not sure. I'm not sure now. I'm not sure. You know what? I don't... yeah, it's this way. It's this way. Or it's this way. I don't know. I don't know which way it is. But it's beautiful. Whatever. Here, I'll turn off the lights. No, that doesn't help. You've got the light from the ceiling right here. And then the light from the lamp right here. And there is really not much I can do about tilting. All my stuff is in the car. I don't have any easels out here. Beautiful. All right. So that was it. That was it. Come back to me. All right. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Maybe you got some ideas, some things you can do with your friends. I had a blast. All right, guys, y'all have a wonderful week, and I will see you at the next video.